Yo, what's good? It's your boy Nick Dob, back with another banger. Of course, today we're going to be looking at gold, breaking it down, just taking a look at 3 time frames today. We have the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour time frame we're going to be looking at. Just a couple patterns, couple setups here that I do see forming here on the market. Let's get right into it. Before we get into the video, I do want to just share the recent payout for Tuesday with funding pips. You can see right here, this is going to be the 1K that I receive. We tried something different. We did try the crypto method. They use USDT, the Tron network, and that was sent to my Exodus account. So from USDT Tron, swapped it into USDC Ethereum, and then from there I went to Coinbase, and of course we have those funds in our account. Pretty straightforward. Nothing really new there. The payout went through less than 8 hours. Of course, funding pips is amazing with the payouts. No denials, no excuses. They pay. It's amazing. On the account, you can also see I'm already up $2,000 after we just made our payout. So with that said, I'm not really looking to take any more trades this week. We have enough money to make another payout for next Tuesday. That'll be our second payout. We're trying to make that 4th payout so we can then get the refund. And then I believe after the 10th payout, we can then be qualified for the hot seat. So we're just trying to stay consistent this year, guys, with trading. Whether the payout is 1%, 2%, 3%, we are just trying to stay positive and stay consistent. But with that said, let's get on to these charts. You can see here right on the screen, we do have the daily here. And the daily is still sort of kind of moving in this choppy sideways market. You can see that it's actually getting pretty tight. It's forming somewhat of a triangle. And you can see once this happens, the market is pretty much just saying, hey, liquidity is being met and we are having the fight of their lives between bears and bulls. And when you see something like this happening, when the market starts to compress in this narrow form, whether it's a triangle, a wedge, whatever the pattern is, once you see the market starts to get tighter and tighter and the gap between the range starts to decrease, you can somewhat tell a breakout is going to happen. So we are waiting for the daily breakout to happen, or there's going to be more downward pressure, or we may see a continuation of the bulls. With that said, let's hop into the 4 hour here. And you can see on this chart pattern, we have a nice rising wedge here, an open rising wedge. And this is more of a bullish pattern. Of course, we are in a bull market. So with this pattern, you can just simply see that the market is pretty much just coming up into this rising wedge here and open rising wedge. And you can see that pretty much we had a nice little fake out here, and the market is now back in this lower quadrant of this pattern. So we just have to be patient, just have to really wait and to see what happens on this pattern here, to see if the market is going to keep expanding. And right now we can say it is. Just off of the facts here on the screen, you can see we have the 4 hour fair value gap that was created of nice, huge blue candle here. And then you can see price had rejected back into this box here with clean rejection right here. You can see I already had it marked out. The price did come about, I say, a quarter way into the fair value gap, into this candle here, and before it started to reject again. So will we see more price action to the downside where it will fill this entire fair value gap? Possibly. I'm thinking we already rejected it, so we are hoping for more bullish price action. With that said, we can take a look into the 1 hour here, and you can see that we do have some more smaller liquidity, bearish liquidity here. I got a 1 hour fair value gap here and another 1 hour fair value gap here. This is just stating that price is making these gaps as it makes its way down, and that, like I said, that just indicates that price is bearish at the moment on the smaller time frame. Of course, once we see price eliminate these fair value gaps and continue to rise, we can then hop back into the higher time frame and see that bullish price action start to go. For the moment, we did see a trade last night where we did see the the price break above this orange box here. That's pretty much the Asia session so during London, we've seen the breakout happen, and then we've seen it right back into this Asia high. So nothing much happening here. Like I said, just more choppy sideways price action, and that's what we could expect for the rest of the week. Nothing too fancy on this video here. Just wanted to show you how we're still consolidating. Price is still very choppy, and until we can find another breakout, whether it's to the downside or to the upside, we really don't have a fixed bias. This is going to be, like I said, just choppy sideways price. As y'all know, I do appreciate everybody who sticks around on the Discord, taking the trades with me, liking and commenting on all my videos. Don't forget to check out my social media. I'm on TikTok and Instagram. Not really much on X. Of course, guys, until the next one, peace.